Hi there, my name is Mark, and this is Pacific Northwest Solar. Our family has a solar array installed at our property in rural western Washington state on the west coast of the United States. I've been inspired by other YouTubers to share my experience with our solar array and how it impacts our power costs. This video details our results for December of 2024, and I hope it will be useful information if you are considering getting solar at your home. Please also see the link to my separate video that gives more details on our installation, listed below in the description. I have added some additional content which I hope you will think is useful. Here's a picture of our 16 kilowatt ground mount solar array. The solar array is directly south facing in one of our pastures with no trees or other obstructions around it. We have 50 ZN Shine panels rated for 320 watts each, with Hoymiles M300 microinverters on the back of the panels. These microinverters convert the panel's DC output to 240 volt AC power, which is sent back to the breaker panel at our house. There is only one choice of electricity providers where we live. Currently, the cost of electricity from the grid is the same no matter what day or time it's consumed. No time of use rates. Any power generated automatically goes to usage in the house first, and then any additional is automatically returned to the grid. We get a 1-to-1 credit for each kilowatt hour that we send back to the grid. These credits directly deduct from the power we are charged at the end of the month. As you can imagine, the overall idea is to overproduce in the summer and use the credits to reduce or eliminate the electricity bill in late fall and winter months. I'm using a Sense device in my electric panel to track power generated and power consumed, and I have written a custom Python program to capture real-time metrics for the entire system that I save and analyze. This is what the Sense app looks like, showing the statistics for the month, including solar production, usage, energy to the grid, and energy from the grid. Solar production ended up at 514 kilowatt hours for the month, reflecting the many cloudy days. The fully blended cost for electricity in this month, including all taxes, fees, and credits, would be 12.8 cents per kilowatt hour, which is about 10 pence per kilowatt hour for my UK viewers. Using this rate, the value of the solar production for this month was $66.03. The cost of my usage would have been $233.83 at this blended rate if I didn't have solar. Here's a look at the solar production for December 2024 by day. Total production for the month was 514.7 kilowatt hours, with the lowest day being 1.9 kilowatt hours on December 25th and the highest being 53.9 kilowatt hours on December 1st. Very, very cloudy for the vast majority of the month. The overall average production per day was 16.6 kilowatt hours. The total amount of sunlight hours per day went from 8.7 hours at the start of the month to 8.5 hours at the end of the month. The weather was extremely cloudy for the majority of the month. Here are some additional details for the highest solar production day, December 1st, 2024. At my location, the sunrise was at 7:36 a.m. on that day, and the sunset was at 4:20 p.m. for a total of 8.7 hours of daylight. The highest 1-minute sampled solar production was 10 kilowatts at 12:27 p.m. Very good production this day as compared to the rest of the month. Here's the solar production and actual usage plotted together for the highest solar generation day of the month. The electric furnace was on for 102 minutes during the day. Other spikes are the electric oven and water heater for dishwashing and laundry. Overall, the baseline load through the entire day is higher due to the frost protection for outside hoses and ensuring the garage doesn't get too cold and freeze the pipes. Overnight, low temperature was below freezing, and during the day, high temperature was above freezing. Here's the solar production, overall usage, energy sent to the grid, and energy from the grid on a per-day basis for the month relative to each other. Usage in this case is power used by the house, regardless of whether it came from the solar panels or not. Due to the extremely cloudy weather, production and two grid values are basically invisible. Here's a comparison of the December 2022, 2023, and 2024 solar production, along with the yearly totals for each year. As a way of comparison, the PVGIS website suggests that I should get 696 kilowatt hours at my location during the month, which I didn't even come close to this year. Overall, my 2024 yearly total solar production was 18.45 megawatt hours, which was slightly higher than 2022's 18.29 megawatt hours. I'm very happy with this overall level of production. Here's a month-by-month comparison of our usage between 2022, 2023, and 2024, along with the yearly usage total. Cumulative usage for 2024 is significantly lower than 2023 by more than 6 megawatt hours. I'm very happy with this overall yearly usage reduction, since the less energy you use, the less you need to generate. Here's the month-by-month comparison of the actual amount that I paid the power utility for each month for 2022 through 2024. My bill was $7.49 this month for 9 months in a row, which is the standing charge. I'm starting to use the credits that I racked up in the summer. My credit total is still over 2,500 kilowatt hours, though. If the winter isn't too cold, I may be able to get to 11 or maybe 12 months with just this standing charge, which would be fantastic. Here's a graph that shows the lowest and highest recorded temperatures on our farm in Fahrenheit for December 2024. The high temperature of 62 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 degrees Celsius, was higher than normal for December. The low temperature was well below freezing. I'm glad I had all the frost protection for my outside hoses and faucets in place. The zero on the graph is where I was missing data for that day, but the temperature was not that low, thankfully. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up so that other people will be able to view it. If you have any other statistics that you'd like to see, please leave a comment down below. Have a great solar day and see you next month.